Are you feeling stressed, overwhelmed, lost, or hopeless? You're not alone. These are all feelings that we all face as human beings. And in this video, we're going to talk about what you need to know about meditation, because meditation might be the answer to all these feelings and more. We will start this by demystifying some of the myths around meditation. Myth number one is meditation is stopping your thoughts or not having thoughts. This is a myth that really stops a lot of people from trying to meditate because that is such a hard thing to do. Myth number two is meditation is only for stressed, anxious, depressed people, because those are the benefits that we most often hear associated with meditation. Meditation does help with all of those things, but it does so much more, like increasing self-awareness, self-understanding, increasing your mental space, allowing you to work harder, be more productive, accomplish all your goals, right? And so really understanding that meditation is much more than anxiety and depression management. Myth number three is you need to be good at meditation to get any benefits. Maybe you've tried to meditate for 10 minutes or something and you noticed, wow, my mind is so active. I hardly meditated. I was not even present. But that is a myth. You don't have to be good at meditation for it to bring benefits. Just like you don't have to be strong to start weightlifting. You don't have to be fast to start running, right? You don't have to be flexible to start doing yoga. As a matter of fact, those outcomes happen because you engage with the activity, right? You get stronger because you go to the gym. You get more flexible because you do yoga, etc. It's the same with meditation. You get more present as you do it, right? As you develop in the practice. You become more self-aware as you develop in the practice. And the fourth myth is you need to be a spiritual person to meditate. Again, this is sort of like number two, where some people are like, meditation is just for stress and anxiety. And now this is the flip side of that, where it's like, oh, meditation is just for religious, spiritual people that, want to feel connected to the universe and whatnot. But really, meditation has real world benefits, whether it's dream accomplishments, literally making your dream into reality, whether it's moving in the day-to-day with more bliss and joy, whether it's emotional balance, whatever it might be, right? It's more than spiritual. It's more than mental. It's more than physical. It's all those things combined. And the other, the last myth I'll cover in this video is that meditation needs to have immediate results. Meaning, if I can't sit for 10 minutes and have a masterful mind where I'm just so hyper-focused, then meditation isn't working. Or that, oh, because I meditated for 5 minutes this morning, I should have zero stress, zero anxiety, and zero, depression. And then you go throughout the day and you don't, you feel anxiety and stress and all of this, and then you're like, meditation doesn't work. It does work, right? And it is a slow muscle to train. It is more of a long-term benefit. At the same time, it should have immediate results, but those immediate results aren't to the level of, oh, I meditated 5 minutes, I should have zero stress for the rest of your day, right? That you got to be realistic with what the more immediate benefits are and what the more long-term benefits are. And now here's a few other things that you need to know about meditation, right? We've talked about the myths now, some of the mechanism and how it works. Meditation reduces stress by lowering cortisol, decreasing resting heart rate, increasing serotonin and dopamine, and all these chemicals in your brain that are responsible for, the experience that you are having. And so it reduces stress and anxiety by influencing the chemical structure of, or rather the chemicals that are produced, the quantities it's produced in, the triggers that are needed to produce them, right? It works on all these levels. And you can read a whole lot more on the internet. Just literally, you can read research papers, look up what is, the biology, what happens in the brain as you meditate. And it does a lot more as well. Meditation improves pain tolerance. It increases memory, your memory process. It enhances your empathy. It allows you to really work on goal setting, really see yourself being able to achieve that, enhanced mental strength, mental fortitude, and ability to deal and handle situations. And meditation also improves emotional things like patience, your ability to feel empathy towards others. It enhances your emotional resilience, your emotional strength. It allows you to face the storms of life, right? The huge storms, being a little more grounded, right? Those things come up, the emotions come up, but you find a little more groundedness. And sometimes that is the difference between excuse me, that is the difference between losing your shit and handling the stuff. So there's a thin line, and meditation might be the difference that allows you to keep your responses under control. And for those spiritual benefits, meditation increases that self-awareness. It increases your connectedness to life. And I think for me, that is one of the biggest benefits that I have for meditation, and the reason why I keep meditating for years and years together is because of that sense of connectedness. And what do I mean by this? I used to feel on a regular basis like I didn't belong in life. Like when it was quiet and I wasn't doing anything, there was this unease or this slight tension in like somebody was watching me, or I would feel a little guilty or something, right? It's just hard to explain. But now that I have been meditating consistently for years, that feeling, I have not felt it in so long. And that existential crisis feeling, or whatever it might be, is a spiritual benefit, right? Feeling as if you belong in this world, in this universe. And again, not externally, not like, oh, I belong in my class, or I belong at work and I belong with people. Of course, you should also feel that way. But deep down, like, do you belong in life? That's the feeling that it helps with. So I think that is the most important things that you need to know about meditation. If you've been thinking about it, if you've been having doubts and like, oh, maybe it's not for me, hopefully this video has helped out. If it has, please leave a comment. And I encourage you, start meditating just for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, right? Just do what you can, because it is small steps that can transform your relationship with life, with your thoughts, with your emotions, with everything that you are, for the better. Thank you so much. Take care.